life. I keep wanting to come back to that statement, and I've seen you put that in different things with like an exclamation point, and I realize that it's more than just a word. I think it embodies your mission statement for your journey, and it sounds like that you have seen things that are sad, but that you bring with it the realization maybe that we're not going to be around forever, and you want to take advantage of the time that you have. And so why is life so precious, and how do you apply that every day to what you do?
If we were not alive, we wouldn't be here, you and me talking. So this is a precious moment for me. You know, life is the greatest gift of this universe, especially human life. Because when you look in the universe and you see all other creation, we are the ones who have this ability to reason. We are the ones who, I'm sure the other species and other creatures, beautiful creatures of this planet also have emotions, but who is the one who has the ability to express everything? Humans. And so to be born human itself is one of the biggest gifts, in my opinion. It also involves tremendous suffering. But you know, when you look at it as a whole, would I rather have been born than not born? As me, this entity? Yes, I want to be born. I want to experience all that there is to experience. I want to fight through this journey. I have this optimism that I came here as this person for a reason onto this planet. Whether there is something beyond or not, that is a whole different discussion. But I like to believe that this instinct, what I have, this reason I came on this planet, there is a purpose. I want to find that purpose. Every single day I want to find that purpose. And the more I grow, the more I mature, I'm realizing that my purpose is humanity for me. I love people. I love to connect with people in whatever positive way possible. You know, so this gift of me becoming a physician happened almost as its own journey, without me being aware of the journey, because very early in life, at the age of 17, I went into medical school. In India, we all do. You know, we go straight out of high school, pre-university, medical school. So that was almost something that just happened as its own journey. And when I look back, to me it is like every moment of my journey has been almost engineered by a universal power. And you know, at what points this instinct for me to do film, at what points my film became a success, at what point my acting, my song became a success, at what point I developed a fan following. All these things, when you look back, they're all magical. And yes, there are low points also. I mean, and I'm the eternal optimist. I do not believe in discussing my huge problems or small problems to everybody. There is no need for me to do that, because I don't expect everybody to solve my problems. So I would rather, in my capacity, when I have a platform, I would rather take the positive route. I would rather see how can I impact this person's feeling and make it better at this moment. If it's in film, it's through my creativity. If it's in medicine, it's one-on-one. You know, I'm sitting with each patient, you know. In film, you have that larger scale. But of course, it's a completely different way. Or I mean, this takes years of study, practice. That's a whole different thing. But that is my approach to it, you know. So yes, I mean, coming back to that point, life, you know, when you see the fragility of it every day in front of you, that's when you realize how precious it is. That's when I realize when people take it for granted, you know, when they take their privileges for granted, wherever it may be in the Western world. Many children, many teenagers take their privileges for granted. That's when I always want to show them stories. And you know, because all of them don't have that, not the resources, but they don't have those opportunities of seeing the difficulties everywhere else in the world, you know. And when I see that variety of life and humanity, I am like, in my tiny little capacity, as long as I live, as long as I'm able to have these interactive platforms, I will spread positivity, because what is the other option? I can be negative, right? What is that? What is that solving? What is that doing? At least by being positive, I'm putting a smile on somebody's face. I'm bringing more awareness to human conditions that are existent, you know, and I'm trying to, in that one moment, uplift one little something in somebody's life. So that is my approach to life. But I do know life can be very beautiful, you know. I have been very blessed in many, many ways with a wonderful, strong family background. I have seen what family can mean, you know. If you really put the effort, you put commitment, you put sincerity, you put sacrifices, and you allow long-term things to happen, allow long-term relationships to flourish, the benefits are creating a legacy which lifts the level of humanity, human quality, by better education, creating people who are more aware, more instinctive, more comforting, you know, more compassionate. And for that you have to sacrifice. And you know, you have to sacrifice, for example, the divorces that happen everywhere, you know. I'm not saying those divorces shouldn't happen. I'm just saying, look deeper into it. I mean, is it really worth breaking human relationships that easily, you know? Is it really worth it? Is it better to create strength, discipline, togetherness, family, allow that to, you know, create a strong background for children to grow up in? You know, there are so many things that encompass life that I can talk to you for hours, one at a time, but we don't have the time. Yeah, I would wish to get more time. I don't know if that answers your question, but
it does.
Okay, thank you.
It does.
Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, life to me is a brilliant gift of what, I don't know, of the universe. Somewhere this human life evolution, this gift that has come about, if only all of us viewed it that way and took all the trials and tribulations in our stride and channeled a path, strong and fearless, you know, go forward, live your dreams, don't be afraid. Everyone makes mistakes, but don't be afraid, you know. So that is my way of looking at it.